Hi friends, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to design a beautiful earrings, wire wrapped earrings with Sam Speed Box Fendi Safari for this month September 2025, and I have the form already ready. I'll show you guys the earrings. This is the earrings that I wanted to make, and I made one of the earring and then I'll make the other for the pair. And I used the African turquoise faceted 4mm beads to wire wrap this frame, and some here on the top, and then a ear wire as well. I made it. So I had this frame already made, and how to make this frame, I have a video which I will leave down the description box below from my channel, like I think 3 years ago or so. So there's a part 1 video of how to make this teardrop shape, and then how we hammer it and everything. So I just don't want to repeat it again. So this ear wire also I made it, but you can see the color difference in this ear wire metal. So the thing is, the ear wire, this one is a little bit gold, this one is like a brushed gold kind of a thing. So what happens with this is, the thing is, I ran out of this wire. This is an 18 gauge wire for the frame, and so this is the gold I have, but mixed metal is in now. And also what I did was I used a 20 gauge for this ear wire, which is the para wire, which is this color. You can see the color difference, I guess. And then over here, if you see this wire, this is a 26 gauge wire in gold, and this is similar to this, so it's okay to use a different one. And also this leaf check glass bead, I used it at the end. So in the earrings that I made 3 years back, which I will leave just this part, the part 1, there was 2 parts to that video. One is to make the frame, the other is to wire wrap. That I did with seed beads and check glass beads as well. But in that, this is how it will be. The earrings will, the ear wire will hang from here, and the teardrop will be here. You can do the same, you can watch that and do that, but this time I wanted to do it this way itself. So here it is. So first of all, you can load your beads if you want to, or you can cut about say 2 feet and work with it. Either way works for me. Like I did cut the wire for this earrings, so I'm just gonna do that. I wanted to remove this from the spool, and so these bobbins are really cute and doesn't take much space. At the same time, you have quite a wire to work with. I think about say 1.5 feet to 2 feet is good enough. So if you want to take a little bit more, take a little bit more, because you cannot add wire later. So if you want to know exactly how much I have here, I can fold this into half. So I have here about say 19 inches. So it's already in a coil form. If you want, you can stretch it out, use your hands. You will warm the wire as well, you will straighten it out. It's a thin gauge, so it's not a big deal. So you can completely wire wrap the frame if you want, or you can just start as I started in the middle almost. I just want to keep it here and see where I want to start. I want to start about say here. So it's okay. Just to anchor the wire, just take a short tail and wrap it around the frame. Once you have a hold of it, it's okay to have this short tail, or you can cut it off, it's up to you. So make at least 4 or 5 wraps, so that's nicely secure. That's 3. That's 4 and 5. Okay, straighten your wire up, pick up a bead, so here we go, and that's 1 and that's 2. So in between the beads you can have 4 wraps. That's what I have here. So that's 2 and that's 3 and that's 4. Try to cinch this wire wrap with your fingers and then take the next bead. See, there is some beads here which is lighter and some are darker, so you can, so that's all the light color I have here. So then I can do this. There will be a slight difference between the beads, that you cannot help it. So hold this bead nicely and then do the wraps. And then cinch it and then straighten it. Hold the wire behind the bead like that. And then do your wraps 2, 3 and 4. Excuse me, that's my tummy making sound. I haven't had breakfast yet. So now we shall select a bead which is a little bit darker, right? Wire wrapping is so much fun, and once you get a hang of it, you just want to wrap. Trust me, it's like a very addictive thing. I need one more lighter color bead. This one, and just cinch that a bit, hold it, and then wire wrap. And this time I'm doing only 3 in the middle. Just didn't know why I did that with the other earring, so I want to do the same here. Okay, so now this thing has to come. I added this bead, so the hole is drilled from side to side like a briolet. So you bring this, see, okay, just bring this, and it needs to sit right beneath that pent. Okay, just make sure you come down, because this side you have come up, so this side you come down and hold this bead so that's right below but not on top, and do the wraps. 3 wraps is what I did here. If you want, you can do more and fix it. Now is the time to fix if you want to. Okay, and then I'm gonna take a lighter color bead and then go ahead and wrap it. This time I'm doing 4 wraps. It depends upon how many wraps you want. You can do as many wraps as you please. See, I do the wraps as if I'm going to close it again, but then that way my bead will sit really nicely and the wraps will hug the frame properly. Hold it tight, pinch between your fingers the frame and the bead, and the next one. So this is how you do it. It is very, very pretty. I really like the way this is turning out to be. So in these earrings, everything is handmade. The frame, the wraps, the ear wire, and everything is handmade. So it creates a nice, full, satisfied mindset for me. And sometimes when you buy ready-made ear wires, it happens to be that it might not be the color that you want, and it might not be, it might tarnish a lot. So just make that 6 wraps or so, bring it behind, and then just like as if you are going to wrap, and then cut it off. So you have still about, say, 8 inches left. I would say 1 feet of wire is good enough. So, and then just tuck that in, just press it against the frame a little bit. So, and then this one right here, the wire that we started with, use your pliers and make a wrap if you want to. I like to wrap it as much as I can. Okay, and then you can tuck that in. If you find it very difficult, take your crimping pliers, yes, and then just crimp it. That will set it in place easily. Or you can snip off just a tad bit, because we want this flush sitting, otherwise it will pull your hair or your dress. There we go. So these small details pay attention to. And then to connect these 2 loops, I have made some, we need 24 gauge wire as well. Okay, this is 24 gauge wire. I wire wrapped with some beads, and I can pick out good ones from here. Yeah, these 2. All you need to do is take 24 gauge wire, straighten it up, load the bead, take your round nose pliers, make a wrapped loop just like so, attach the wrap loop. You can also make the wrap loop and then open up this loop and do it, but I did it this way for the other earrings, so I want to do the same. Just 1.5 wraps is good enough, and snip off this excess wire, and then bring the bead down. Again, take your round nose pliers and make a round loop, a small round loop as possible. Okay, and hold on to that. Make yourself a wrapped loop. Wrap it until you reach the bead and snip that off. I'm working with a spool, but you can always cut about say 3 inches or so and then do that. I'm tucking that tail in and straightening that loop up. Okay, one dangle is ready. Now the next one. Straighten your wire by rubbing it under your fingers. Take the bead, thread it on. Now you take your pliers about say over here, half an inch or so. Just start making a wrapped loop. Then add it to this finding, the loop in the finding. You might open this loop a little bit. That way it will be easier. Once you have it there, okay, hold on to that loop and wrap. At least get 2 full wraps. And then you can snip off the excess if you want to. Tuck that tail in. It might be a little bit tough. Once you have the bead, bring your bead down and try with your crimping pliers. Then what you do is bring that one down, take the other side, make yourself a wrapped loop, and then hold on to that and snip off the excess. Just tuck that tail in. Now do it the other side as well. You might get, a better grip at it now. Now that the wire doesn't have anywhere to move. So here we go. Our entire part of the earring is ready. You just need to add the ear wire. I made my own ear wires. I open it up. I have to add both the loops of this wire wrapped findings. If it is perpendicular, the loop, then it comes out perfectly. And close this. So this is how our earrings look right now. I really like the way this turned out to be. It's very pretty. It's like again a shoulder duster earring, but it's nice and it's very lightweight. At the same time, you feel dressed up. So I really like that kind of a look. I hope you guys like this tutorial too. If you do, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the bell icon for notification. I do upload videos couple of times a week. Thanks so much for watching. Have a good day. Bye bye. See you in the next video.